Hi guys, this is Polyboy. I don't want to take too much time. I just wanted to watch this clip and then we will talk about it after.
Jacob. Hi Riley. My name is Jake and I'm 18 years old, but I'm a virgin. I want to lose my virginity, but I'm too nervous to approach the topic with my girlfriend. My girlfriend is one of those girls who's like an A+ student, and in her senior year of high school, I think she's going to focus on her grades more than me. I just really need your help on this, but if you do not do a blog on it, I would love to get a response at least. Thanks, Jake. Okay, Jake. Well, that's a tough one because you may be ready to lose your virginity, but maybe your partner isn't, and you should never pressure anyone to do something that they don't want to do. That goes with saying when I lost my virginity, a guy said no 3 times and I still hopped on it, so.
What? What the fuck?
You're asking the wrong person.
Oh boy. So, if you heard this and you're triggered, I don't blame you, bro. And this is the reason I do videos like this. So we have these kinds of receipts, because there are people that would swear these things don't happen. Regardless of how many times they show it on television. I mean, if you look at the Ali McBeal series, and I'm going to do an entire collection of videos on the Ali McBeal series, looking from each episode how things like this are promoted, and when women do it, and scolded when men do it. I mean, Ali McBeal is a very good example for that, and I'm going to do a series on that because I don't think people really understand where these kinds of thinking come from. It's indoctrination over a period of time, and there are many people that we swear, even when they see it on TV, because they've been desensitized to it, they would be like, it doesn't happen. They would see it literally happening on television, and they'd be like, nope, it doesn't happen, it doesn't exist, this is a male's fantasy. She just admitted to a word in the guy. I won't say the actual word because, YouTube is funny these days, right? Our word in a guy, right? Even though he said no 3 times. And she went ahead to say, well, if a woman you shouldn't pressure a woman to sleep with you. But then she went ahead to say, but she's a hypocrite because she did that to lose her virginity. Now, I need you to think of the consequences of this. If a man was to say the exact same words, do you think he will have a job? Do you think he'll be promoted? Do you think nobody will come after him? Sometimes I think men should just say those kinds of things, say word for word what the woman said, what Riley Reid said, right? Word for word, just to troll. And when people come at him, it's like, this is not my idea, this is what she said. I'm just saying it, so that I will get you to pay attention to what she said. Because she said this and she got away with this. You're proving my point, because now that I said something that she said word for word, just inversed, just changing the genders, now you're pissed off. I think somebody should step up and do something like that. Something that is not afraid to take some heat for it. Someone that doesn't really give a fuck, right? No, that's just a possibility, but I don't think it's gonna happen because men are scared as fuck, and for good reason, right? But just so people can understand what men are dealing with, right? When a woman will say one thing and it's laughed at and it's praised, or rather, even if it's mocked, nothing happens to her, like the situation of Cardi B, right? How she literally said she used to rob and drug guys. Nothing happened to her. The only thing was some outrage here and there. She didn't lose any deals. She didn't lose any of these things. I wish people could see these things so they know exactly what we're talking about. Because it starts to feel like I'm going crazy, right? How do you say these things on air? Nothing happens to you. Then when a man says the exact same thing, something even slightly not as bad, it gets destroyed. His career ruined. Everything messed up. How? Is there any radical explanation? Is there any reasonable explanation for this? Come on, make this make sense. I mean, do you think if a man were to say these exact same words, but if genders reversed, do you think that that would go unnoticed? Do you think it's something like Mandigo or some other porn star was to say the exact same words? Do you think it would go unnoticed? This is the problem we have in society. This is the issue. This is the double standard. And nobody's really paying too much attention. The highest you can get is some anger on social media, and that's it. That's it. Anyway, so now we have this in receipts. So you can keep this. You can show the people that are denials, people that don't think it happens. And I will see you guys later.